Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be instilling the third and final part to this simple pickup series. Did Jesse have game? Okay, so in this video, I want this to be more than just like breaking down Jesse's game and like kind of declaring whether or not he's good or bad. Because all the other ones were, they're also educational pieces. I want to use this to teach you guys more about game. So in this one, I'm going to use this one to hammer home the fundamentals that I went through on my last video. With that being said, let's get into it.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
Okay guys, so to spoil this for you guys a little bit, as you guys probably already could tell, I like Jesse's game. I think Jesse is really good at game. I like his game. Okay, so with that being said, the first thing I want you guys to notice is his eye contact. I always hammer this home, and the reason I hammer this home is because whenever my game fell off, is because I really fucked up on this one easy thing. It's such an easy fix, and if you guys don't do it, your game is fucked. You're totally gonna suck at a game. First thing I want you to notice is eye contact.
Your face is awesome. Who are you?
My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie, nice to meet you.
Okay, that was perfect. All right, so the girl's walking by, and you see how he used his pauses to stop the girl? He didn't talk too quick at her. He talked in a very clear tone. He also talked authentically. It's hard to reject an authentic person. If your tone is sounding robotic, or it's sounding probably rushed, or it's sounding kind of creepy-ish, you know, you're not showing that you're like a normal person, the girl's gonna be a lot more likely to walk past you because the girl doesn't see you as a person. It's a lot easier to reject a caricature. So if you sound normal, it's a lot easier to stop a girl. Not to mention, the open that he used was fucking awesome. Reason being is because the more you can separate yourself from other guys and you can seem like a different person than every other person, because a girl like this she's pretty attractive. She gets approached a lot. All right, so the first thing you need to do is separate yourself from the losers. So what do losers say? Oh yeah, I think you're hot. You know, they don't really put anything to it. Like, so you're not doing anything to separate yourself from the other losers. So instantly, if like 9 out of 10 guys is a loser, there's a good chance you're a loser too if you're using the same line that the other ones used. In game, the best thing to do is to think about how other guys are approaching girls and just don't do that. What's the easy opt-out, no-think kind of way to approach a girl or to hit on a girl? Don't do it. Oh, and I also want you guys to notice she's starting to tilt her head a little bit to the side to begin with. See, that's a submissive trait. I talked about this in a video that I deleted. Hi Evolution Daily, how's it going? Whenever you turn your head to the side, it's a comfort building trait, and it's not very good to do early in the interaction or with an attractive girl like this. Like if Jessie was doing this, it probably would not be as like attractive. However, she's doing it, so it's a submissive thing, so it shows that she likes him. It's a really good indicator that a girl's into you. If she's instantly showing this, there's it's a mammalian thing. There's a vein right here. It's actually like psychological. Like if you see animals in a pack, like wolves expose themselves when you know the pack's there, when the alpha's there. Just show submissiveness. She's instantly showing you're the boss. Okay, so this next part's gonna be groundedness. Okay, so in this one, he's demonstrating really good groundedness, or the ability to pass a shit test or not get rocked.
Pickup lines that you taught me, man. 4 numbers, dude. Hi.
What was the pickup line?
I'm not gonna tell you. I mean, wait. Is this your first time meeting?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, now this is a shit test in a way. So a lot of you guys are like, you guys probably don't have like a very good like internal working of what a shit test is. Basically, a shit test is anything that could possibly rock your personality. So how would a king act in a certain situation? How would an emperor act in a certain situation? Do you notice how he's very relaxed still and he's very loose and he's not like moving a lot? Do you notice how the other two in the interaction are the ones moving and rocking and whatnot? And she keeps looking at him, see how he's gonna react, because he's the one that's the center of the attention. If you look from the inside out, you would think that he was leader of the group. In the next clip, I'm actually going to be showing you guys how he passes his shit test. It's pretty dope. And I'm going to go into 3 different ways to pass the shit test if you guys haven't heard this before.
TA said that he's not going to let me take the final unless you give him a hand job.
That's
but you've done it before.
horrible.
Is that cool with you?
I mean, I'll give him a hand job later, but can you just tell him that? Just tell him I'll give him a hand job.
Oh, you want?
All right, man.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so like I said before, relaxed, he said it in a calm way, and he passed the shit test. How do you pass the shit test? There's 3 ways to pass the shit test. Ignore, exaggerate, agree. So in this one, he agreed. He's like, yeah, man, well, you know, let him know that I'll give him a hand job later. And he said it in a very relaxed kind of tone. It's not just passing the shit test with the words you say. I know us guys, like, we're very logical, like word, word, word. We're very logical beings. It's not just that, it's the tone and the way you say it and how your body language is. Girls are looking at all these other factors. So when he says it in a very authentic, relaxed tone, and he's relaxed the way he says it. So if you want to pass the shit test, even if you do those 3 things, if you're not relaxed with your tone and you're not talking the way I am, like that you're not affected, which is the whole point of a shit test. A girl's trying to see if you're gonna get rocked when shit hits the fan. You want to show that you're relaxed and it doesn't affect you. All right, so a lot of you guys who saw the fuck mediocre video, do you remember how Tom Terrell talked? I thought you were kind of, you know, like this. I saw you walking and you're walking like you're on the moon. Like, when you talk to a girl, you don't want to be looking like you're thinking of what to say. All right, you want to approach a girl and be present with the girl, like actually interact with her as a human being and not treat her like a puzzle piece. The more you treat her like a human being, the more the girl's gonna probably treat you in kind. This one, I'm not gonna get into a night game infield footage. This is all from the same night of him approaching a couple girls and what I really liked about this. And I'm showing you a couple more of the fundamentals of game.
What are you guys doing tonight?
Talking to you.
And what were you doing prior to that?
Waiting for a friend.
Okay, so you see how he's really relaxed and he's actually laughing genuinely. It's not a nervous laugh. There's a difference between like a genuine laugh and a nervous laugh. That was a good laugh. And do you see how she laughed with him? Emotions are contagious. And another thing too, his eye contact is right here. Like I said, I want you guys to focus on this entire video. Where are Jesse's eyes? They're right here. Guys who have good game have great eye contact, every single one. How do I know these are all the fundamentals of game? Because every guy I know who's fucking extremely good at this does every one of these 7 things. That's how you know that something's a fundamental. That if everybody who's good in a field does the same thing, it's probably a necessity. Everybody does these 7 things.
Then what were you doing? What are you doing after this?
Smoking weed.
Great. That's a fucking great night.
With great penis comes great responsibility.
In the last video, he was joking about the blowjob thing. The fact that he's saying that in such a relaxed tone, like he's like, oh yeah, blowjob, haha, blah, blah, blah. Like it's actually kind of like, it's really fucking intelligent. For one thing, it shows that you're alpha and you think that, you know, you can say that shit. And the fact that he's saying it with a normal voice, like, you know, like you think it's normal, it means that you're the shit. And it's also funny too, you know, because it's like out there. But what it does too is it puts a girl in an adventurous mindset over a closed off mindset. There's 2 different personalities girls give to guys. One is like the closed off personality that they usually give to like a boyfriend type or like somebody that they think is going to judge them. The other is like, you know, the open type, an adventurous type. Like if you're joking about sex so easily, it's going to be a lot easier for the girl to be in an adventurous personality and be more likely to do crazy shit with you.
Let me go back to my room.
When I go to California, we can hang out, yeah?
Okay. No, tonight.
Okay, fine.
Okay, with that one, I don't know if it was necessarily so good that he's kept holding on to her even though she was kind of like arms to the side. I'm always kind of like, this is something Todd talks about. That was neutral body language. Like she wasn't pushing him off, but she's being neutral, but he's still holding on to her. If a girl's not holding on to you back, like let go. However, the one thing that he did really well is the next fundamental. He was leading the set. He was in charge of the set. He told the girl what we're going to do and he took charge. The girl's like, no, I'll just see you in California. He could have been like, no. He could have been like, okay, cool, I'll see you in California. Instead, he was like, no, tonight. And she goes, okay. Now with assuming the positive interactions, this one's a really hard concept to kind of show you guys because you really only notice it when you're not assuming that the interaction is going to go well. So assuming the positive is basically when you approach a person and you assume the set's going to go well. All right, so like this is a very big factor. If you approach a girl and you don't think the set's going to go well, or you're like kind of, is it going to go well? Is she going to like me? Like the girl's going to like sense this and she's going to be more likely to reject you because you're somebody that doesn't usually get a positive reaction from women. So what you want to do is you want to assume the girl's going to like you. The only way to do this is only visualize it or go out a lot, practice a lot, get some momentum going, block out mentally like the sets you get rejected from when you go out and game, like think you're the shit. If you notice in all these videos, like there aren't very many like clips of him approaching like seriously, but in the ones he does, he assumes it's going to go well. You can tell because he's not like fucking like, you know, hey, how's it going? Or he's like, you know, he's not tensing up at all. He's really loose. He's talking like with a, you know, with an authentic tone. He adds pauses to his stuff. Like he's not talking really fucking fast. Like, hey, how's it going? Sorry, I thought I wanted to talk to you. Because people who talk fast like that, I know I talk pretty quick, but early in the set when you talk really fast, it makes it seem like you don't feel like she's going to stick around to hear everything you say and you're not used to people listening to what you say. So if you talk with pauses, it makes your words sound more strong and powerful and also makes it seem like people usually listen to you. So girls are more likely to stop when you talk like that. Okay, so this next one was actually a clip I had to really dig for because this is something I found when I was like really a lot younger than this. This was like something that I like my first year of game that I saw. And I was like, man, that was a really good like footage when I was younger. So where's this thing? Did they take it down? And they did. So, but however, I did find like this clip from Hyde Infield. Thank you, Hyde Infield. The clip is of Jesse over at Comic-Con. and this set is absolutely fucking adorable. I had to show you guys that.
I would love to take you on a romantic date and just throw words at your face and make you fall in love with me.
Okay, again, that was a really funny, cutesy way to say it. So he's instantly separating himself from every other guy that's asked her on a date, because he's saying it in a kind of kooky, funny way. And he's saying it in such a goofy way, it doesn't sound serious, so it doesn't sound creepy, and it takes a lot of the pressure off the girl. Not to mention, because he's saying the same thing that every other guy says in a different way. Like if you were to say like a compliment in a really different kind of way, it's gonna hit the girl a lot better than if you say the same compliment that every other guy says, because the girl will be desensitized to it.
How are you enjoying Comic-Con?
Well, it's a very nice change from jerking off in my mom's basement.
Oh, it's
so
great. It's fantastic. That's what I do.
You jerk off in your mom's basement?
All
High
the
five.
time.
Okay, do you guys remember what I said about joking about like, or trying to pop up when a girl's adventurous self, bring out her adventurous self? This girl's a lot more adventurous with Jesse than she might be with another guy, because he's like joking about this shit and he's so easygoing. So when the girl like wants to do something like maybe kiss him, she's gonna be more likely to do it or go home with him.
Close your eyes for a second.
Okay.
And yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna get into the last bit. This one is just kind of more funny. I really do like this one. It's just like him running around pretending to be Batman. It's fucking hilarious. So I'm gonna show you guys this and break down a couple more things that I like about it.
Nice rack. You're cute. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Stop laughing at me.
Okay, so this is pretty cool because he's like doesn't really care. He's having a lot of fun and he doesn't care what anybody thinks. This is like more emotional control. When you can kind of have fun and you kind of create your own emotions inside yourself and have fun, that's really big. So like a lot of you guys, when you guys go out, you're instantly stressing out. You're worrying so much about pulling a girl, maybe thinking about some concept I said or something like that. When it all comes down to you just having fun. If you think about some concept I said, you're instantly making it a lot harder for yourself to get in the zone and for girls to like you because you're stressed out and they sense that. Girls are very fucking in tune emotions. So you want to be really relaxed when you talk to a girl. So you want to have the ability to have fun. If concepts and stuff are in your head, like I tell people this, you don't want to think logically when you're out gaming. You want to have fun. You want to focus on fun. The logical shit will come when you pop into the zone or like, you know, when it's thrown at you. When you leave, when you go home and you sit down, you write down, you fucking write fucking notebooks and shit. You write down all this shit. So, and you break it down. How did you fuck up? How did you do well? And then when you go out, it will just come to you. When you're trying to force it to come, that's when it doesn't come.
You wanted me. Here I am.
Where is the Batmobile?
Come back to my bat cave.
Okay.
Come on.
What?
Come on.
Okay, so this is coming back to assuming the positive. Do you notice how he's like the girl doesn't immediately come? He's like, no, you're coming. Remember, you're coming. And he assumes that she's gonna get up if he persists. Like he just has really good interactions with women, so he assumes that's gonna go well.
Come back to my bat cave.
Now, because he's so resolute in his frame, the girl eventually falls into it. Initially, she resists it, but because he's so confident, he's like, no, definitely come. He's making it a joke. The girl's like, yeah, of course I'll come with you.
I'm gonna have butt sex with you.
See you.
Can I have butt sex with you?
What?
Butt sex.
Sex?
Butt sex.
What sex?
Sex in your butt.
Sex.
Yes. Come on. Seriously, like I'm actually.
Sex in me.
Seriously, like I'm actually gonna like fuck you in the butt.
Yes. Oh, no. Not like what?
Do you have AIDS or anything?
What?
Do you have any STDs?
STDs.
STDs. Yeah.
What?
Simple Pickup's been around for like 8 years. They were actually around when I initially started gaming. And I remember I used to watch a lot of RST and I used to watch a lot of really fucking technical shit. I used to read a lot of forums and stuff. And I had all this shit up in my head and I'd overthink everything. And it made it really difficult for me to approach. However, I watched shit like Simple Pickup. People like these guys that made it really simple and just made it fun. If you guys are like thinking about too much technical shit, just focus on having fun. Simple Pickup taught me that it's really big for you guys just to have fucking fun. If you guys are like so stressed out, you're beating yourselves up all the time, and you're just like, oh no, I'm a loser, oh no, I fucked up on the set, oh no, I didn't take a girl home tonight, you're making it harder for you to do good in game. If it comes down to where like you guys are like fucking overthinking shit, it makes it really hard for you to game, fucking just have fun. Fuck it. Who cares? Simple Pickup was a big factor in why I got good at game. You know, and I really miss the fact that they're not still a YouTube channel. I don't know where they went, but it does suck. All right, I used to love them as a YouTube channel. Like all three of those guys were huge mentors to me. I know that I kind of talked a little bit of shit on Kong. I love Kong just as much as the other three. All right, all of them helped me out so much. And I really do wish I still had a YouTube channel, but I'm gonna let Alice take it from here.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in memory of SimplePickup. They showed many of us the way. And taught us laughter be the greatest way to lay pipe. Thank you. You crazy bastards.
Wish I could talk to the younger me. Tell him you don't need to stress out. Everything gonna be good soon. Just focus on being the best out. Nevertheless, I won't ever get less than I'm worth, and I know I'm the best now. Looking around and it's looking like everyone busy, they wanna invest now. These people the reason I doubted me. I thought that I wouldn't be good enough, but now that they all reaching out to me, I'm wishing